All right, we got a Saturday morning workout here up at my old high school, Ryle High School, and we are walking down a nice little hill. I don't know, it's pretty intense, especially when you're gonna run it 12 times. So the goal is to simulate a HYROX style workout this morning. I'm gonna run this hill 4 times plus a straightaway, and then I'm gonna do that into sandbag lunges, and then I'll get 60 seconds rest, and then I'll do it another 4 times with a sled push, and then another 4 times with wall balls. So it's gonna be 12 times up this hill. It's gonna be nice, intense, and it's already like 75 degrees and super humid. I think I'm sweating just walking down this hill. So this is gonna be a nice test to see where the body's at. A great way to start the July 4th weekend, getting a good sweat in. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, first set is done. Just a little bit difficult, just a little.
Alright, cheers coming off.
X's and O's.
Alright. All right, we're officially halfway through the workout. A couple thoughts. One, the 60-second rest, jogging, is not a rest. I think they call it active recovery or super active recovery, I don't know. Second thought is this is one of the competitors' bands. It does the trick, but I feel a little claustrophobic wearing it, especially it's hot, humid, I'm sweating a lot, it's hot out. I wish it were a little bit more breathable, a little bit lower profile, both of which the Armor Bands is gonna solve. The third thought is, you voluntarily do hard things in life. In those moments, as silly as a workout is like this, prepares you mentally when you're going through unchosen suffering in life. So, let's finish this up. All right, 8 rounds complete. Sled push is done. My thoughts on the sled push are, it's difficult. It's not easy, but I'd rather do the sled push than walking lunges. And I have a feeling these wall balls are gonna be the end of me. So here we go, last 4. Here we go. One, 22, 23, 24. When I'm in dark moments of a workout, a lot of times what I do is I think of dark moments, different seasons of life that I didn't choose, just different trials. I think about being in the bathtub every night, multiple times a night. I was so tired, I was so down, my body was so beat up. As weird as it sounds, the only thing that sounded good was just to be in a bath, and I would just turn off all the lights. I would just sit there probably for 30 minutes. I'd do that usually 2 times a night. This doesn't seem so bad when you remember those are the real trials of life. This just a little bit prepares you mentally, just a little bit for that stuff. Wow. Oh. Well, it feels good that it's over. It's the best part. Oh. All right, workout is complete. 702 calories burned. Took about 42 minutes and 30 seconds. 12 total rounds of the sprint and the hills with the walking lunges, the sled pushes, and the wall balls. Really good workout. Closing thought. This is what I've been thinking about all week. I spend a lot of time thinking about fighting for the things that matter in your life. But I think sometimes we get this thought that like we just put a ton of energy, a ton of time into something when it's about to break. When it's almost done, when it's almost broken, when the relationship's almost gone, that's when we put all this time in. We fight for it. But I think it's kind of like we lie to ourselves. The real fight is just the monotonous, slow, consistent work week in, week out. You don't fight to save your marriage at the end. You fight for it every week. When you have intentional conversations, you check in, you try to go on regular dates. That's the stuff that matters. Be consistently good, not occasionally great. Workout's done. Let's get out of here.